You know, it's a damn good thing I don't really care about grades because the vast majority of my OAs look just like this. So, pass is a pass. C236 Compensation and Benefits. Now, I've done this before and I'm going to do it again. I actually haven't completely passed this class yet. Once you jump into this class, you'll notice that there's an OA and there's a PA. For people that don't know, a PA is a performance assessment. It's just a paper that you have to write. So there's only one task in this class for a paper that you have to write, but you also have to take an OA. For the pre-assessment, I think it's like 45 questions. So it's really not that bad of a pre-assessment, and the OA I think is like 50 questions. But yeah, I haven't actually passed the class yet because for people that have been in WGU, but just for people that don't know, it takes a while to get papers back. You submit them, and then it takes up to like 3 days to get the papers back. And I'm leaving in 2 days for military orders, so I don't really have time to get it back and tell you guys like what revisions they needed or what the paper was like. But I've done enough of the paper to be able to give you guys an idea, and that's really not, to me anyway, the big deciding factor on whether you're going to pass the class. The big deciding factor, it usually is the OA, especially for courses that have an OA and a PA. The OA is usually what gets people because you can get an unlimited amount of revisions for your performance assessments. So, I mean, like, you'll eventually pass that with just a little bit of guidance, but the real thing is taking the OA and getting past the OA. So that's why I decided to just come on here and let you guys know what the OA was like, a little bit of insight on the PA, and that should be good as far as, me not actually passing the class, but me making a video about it. Now, I don't know if I need to even keep saying it, but I didn't touch the reading material at all. There is there's like 8 videos that are like 20 minutes, 30 minutes a piece. And if you watch all those in 2 times speed, that'll be enough to get you through this class. To be completely honest with you, I've knocked out so many classes in the last few weeks that I was kind of burnt out, so I barely even paid attention to these videos. I have a real issue, especially when I'm sitting at my laptop or whatever, to start scrolling on social medias and YouTubes and stuff and talking to my kids, talking to my wife. I have a real issue with getting sidetracked, so I barely even paid attention to those videos. Took the PA, passed it, then took the OA and passed it. Again, I showed you, not by very much and not very well, but I don't want to say this class is common sense, but if you've been in the workforce for a while, a lot of this stuff should just come kind of naturally. It's basically just a class about how you get paid, different bonuses, different types of reward systems, pay tables, things like that. I mean, it's not an overly complicated class. If you just watch those videos, if you really want to do well, you're one of those people that want to get like exemplary on all of your OAs, just watch those videos, take notes, and that should get you a really good score. Like I said, I passed the OA and PA with barely paying attention to the like 8 videos that they provide. So that should really be it on the OA. I don't overthink it. Just go in and do the PA, see how you do, maybe research the things that you don't do well on. But I was trying to get this class done fast as I could. I don't want to spend the last 3 days I have with my family before I leave for 2 weeks studying. So I just, again, like I've said in other videos, just rolled the dice and see what happened. So I ended up passing it, so I'm done with it. So moving on to the actual performance assessment. Now this one is a little bit trickier. They want you to create a pay chart and pay table and pay grade table. And it's actually a relatively short paper, but it's kind of confusing. But they do have like an hour-long task overview where she just goes through it section by section. And if you just go and watch that and go through it section by section, it's not too complicated, and you should be able to get through it pretty quick. Like I said, don't overthink it. I've seen a lot of people say that, oh, well, I needed to go and make an Excel chart and do the math on this and then figure out, the midpoint and, I don't think you really need to overthink it. Go watch that video and then just follow her along on the sections and then do what she says, and it should, you should knock it out pretty quick. But yeah, that's really all I have. It should be a short video. This class is pretty simple. You can really, if you have like a whole day, you can probably knock out the OA and performance assessment in one day. Just from, all those like 8 videos for the OA, they probably only equal up, especially on 2 times, to like maybe an hour, 2 hours. And then the task overview, if you just sit down with it for a few hours, you should be able to knock that out real quick. So yeah, that's really all I have on this class. But yeah, I'm going to wrap it up there. I won't see you guys again for 2 weeks, so I have 2 classes left. I'll have about 8 days when I come back. And the class, hold on one second. Let me just pull it up real quick. I'm going to try to do English Comp 2 while I'm gone because it's just papers. So hopefully I can submit those and get those done. And I'll make a short video. I don't even know if I like making PA videos really because there's not a whole lot, like I've said. I know I've said it 1,000 times ad nauseum, but there's not really a whole lot you can give advice on PA papers. You can kind of give an overview of what the PA is like. But like I don't know how to give advice on papers. Maybe it's me. But so yeah, I'm gonna try to do English Comp 2 while I'm gone for those 2 weeks if I get some time. And then when I come back, I have one class left, which is Concepts in Marketing, Sales, and Customer Contact. A lot of people said that that's a pretty quick course too, and it's an OA, so it shouldn't take time to get back. I just got to study for the OA. So yeah, that's all I really have. And I'll see you guys in 2 weeks.